I started looking at it and trying to answer it to get my mind off of things. And
Okay.
I think it's not, if I'm doing it right.
14 questions. Shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, shouldn't be too bad.
But it's the ones with the less questions that are like.
Okay.
Trying to get everything open.
So do we take the information exactly how it is right there and then put it in the
you don't want
square?
you don't want any of the totals.
Okay, yeah, not the totals.
I made that mistake earlier because I took the homework quiz earlier and put the totals in, so I had to retake the homework quiz.
And does it make a difference if you just put 0 instead, or?
Yeah, they said don't fill in zeros.
Okay.
We're using the chi-square test, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's pronounced Kai, isn't it?
I'm still rated as chi in my head, but
Don't mind my dog's barking.
I'm still trying to get everything open. Sorry, guys.
You're good.
Should have done this before we got on, but I had just walked through the door, so.
I think my dog hears your dog.
Okay. So, yeah, we're just putting in everything how it says right here on question, what is it, question 3? So it's question 3? Right above question 3, right? Male, female. Okay, yeah. And then it has the totals for you. You have everything pulled up, Stacy?
Yes.
Sweet. So, question 3, I can read it. Here, I'll read the stuff before too. A public opinion poll surveyed a simple random sample of 1,000 voters. Respondents were classified by gender and by voting preference. The results are presented here. And then you just plug that into the chi-square. In this set of questions, we will explore the research question, do men's voting preferences differ significantly from women's voting preferences? The level of significance of alpha equals 0.05. So question 3, which set of hypotheses is appropriate for addressing the research question? So would the research question be pointing towards the alternative hypothesis?
So it would be gender and voting preferences are independent, and then gender and voting preferences are not independent, because the first one is always that they are independent.
Yeah, that's what I have on my
Okay.
notes.
All right. Sounds good. Okay.
So I got my pain pill, so let's see how fast they work.
So for the degrees of freedom,
That's the last one, right? Number of rows minus
Yeah.
1 times number of columns minus 1.
yep.
Wait. The third one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Third one for both, for 3 and 4.
Oops.
And then the next one is, what is the correct choice of degrees of freedom for this problem?
It's 2.
Yep.
So number of rows minus 1. And then number of columns. Okay. Yeah. So that was just the answer for the degrees of freedom.
Mhm.
Question 6.
The
requirements for conducting a X-square test for independence met by this data set.
I think it's the first one, because it has to be the expected count has to be 5 or more for each one.
Okay.
sounds good to me. Let's see. 7 is, what is the value of the x-squared test statistic for this problem? Round to 3 decimals.
Which is the test statistic on the spreadsheet, right?
Yeah.
16.204, is that what you guys have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And then what is the p-value?
So would you just put 0.000? Because if you round it, that's what it would be.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I'll just put that because it says round to 3 decimals.
Yeah.
And I don't want to put like 0 and then have that be wrong. Even though 0.00.
Yeah. I normally put like the 0.000.
Mhm, me too.
Yeah.
Which of the following statements best describes the outcome of this study?
So it's low, which means that we reject it, which means that there is insufficient evidence.
Sufficient.
I always get this mixed up. Like,
Yeah, so if it's rejected, then there's sufficient evidence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
you're right.
insufficient.
And it's that they are
Not independent.
not. So that's the first one.
Mhm.
It's a little bit easier to do because the answer is always going to be the not independent one.
Yep. Oh my gosh, this hurts.
So I'm going to open up the new thingy. Okay. This seems kind of confusing. Oh, wait, it's all right there. Then why did it have us pull up? Or never mind. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't count. Sorry, that's my squeaky door. Okay. Make sure I got this right. It's a lot of numbers. Okay. I got all the stuff in there. Okay, so in this set of questions, we will review reasons for seeking chiropractic care study from the reading with modified data. Please use the data represented here for the next 5 questions. The research question for this study is, do people in Europe, Australia, and the United States seek chiropractic care for the same reasons? Use a level of significance of alpha equals 0.05. The hypotheses for this study are H null, location and the motivation to visit a chiropractor are independent, or H alternative, location and the motivation to visit a chiropractor are not independent. So the conditions for conducting a chi-square test for independence are satisfied.
True, they were all 5 or above.
Mm-hmm.
What are all 5 or above?
The expected counts.
Okay, and you can see that in the individual rows under the thing you counted. Okay. And then what are the degrees of freedom?
8.
So,
Yeah, I have 8 as well.
yeah.
And the test statistic, do you guys have 7.436?
Yep.
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 And the p-value is 0.490.
Mm-hmm.
P-value.
So since the p-value is larger than 0.05, we would fail to reject, which means there's
What did
insufficient
you guys
evidence.
get for the p-value?
0.490.
490. Okay.
So that would mean there's insufficient evidence to suggest that they are not independent. Is that what it is?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was insufficient.
Yeah.
So let me see. All right, we got 100%.
Yay.
I'm still trying to save my questions.
And I'm still submitting.
I know I don't usually have to save them, just because. Well, I usually do save them, but I know your Wi-Fi is a lot slower.
Yeah.
Sweet.